Hello everyone, and welcome to another random bits and pieces segment from my brain, and today sit a while for we're playing some more Brigandine. So in the last episode, I believe I did pretty good for myself. I managed to take Tora here, and it was pretty much a flawless victory, if there's such a thing in Brigandine. And as I explained at the end of the last video, that means that New Almakia has to protect those 3 castles here, so that's gonna spread their forces and everything, although that's going to make this castle very vulnerable to attacks from 3 different places. So hopefully, let me see. So I did roll my teams and everything, and I end up having a decent team here, not overly strong, but I should be able to withstand an attack, or at least be able to take some chunks off before I retreat. Obviously that's not going to be next turn because they have to move troops and everything. Then over here we have Caerleon, with just that 1 castle here. So it's absolutely possible for me to go ahead and take that. My attack team is going to be in Salisbury here, so that's going to be my only option, is going to be to attack here. And when I look at what they have here, right now, that's not too, not too good, but keep in mind they can move troops all they want because of the alliance, so that's kind of new in this version of the game. And then Caerleon only needs to protect that other choke point here, so yeah. But I did kill El Rado, I killed Marriott, and I killed Kai last time, so I did pretty good for myself. Then up here, if we look at Norgard with their lone castle, they do have a few good troops. They just don't have many. But the fact that New Almakia has to spread now, that might help them. They might find an opening. They might be able to expand, maybe sustain some attacks, and give me some help that I really need. Alright, so with all that said, let's go ahead and move people around and get ready. Alright, so over here, Paternus stays right here, I believe. Yes, he does. Rokad is moving in that very important castle. So that's the new Aston, by the way. Aston is now protected, finally. So we're good for that. But now Tora is the new Aston. It's gonna be pretty savage over there, I'm pretty sure. Then Jorg is going on quest. Over here, I have, let's see, Lyonesse, Charlene are going over here. Now remember, Salisbury is going to be my attack team, so they're moving there. They're part of my attack team. I believe Oron's going on quest. Yes, he is. Alright. Vanessa is going with Gallowin. They're going down here. Philo is going up here. And Clarence is going on quest. Here, Kilof is going down here. Asmith, I believe, is going on quest. Yes, he is. And Longborg is going all the way up. And over here I have Isfus, who is going with Cortsina over here. And Teath is going to be rounding up my attack team in Salisbury. Alright, there we go. So again, I only need to protect 4 castles, so that makes it easy at the moment. Alright, so as you can see now, they have to protect all of those castles, so... Okay, so... they got Chasm. Yeah, as you can see, they have a lot of troops. If you look at them one by one, I mean, it's strong here, but that's takeable. If you look here, it's pretty strong, maybe not takeable. They do have a bronze golem now and a Loki. Wow, man, that's rare that you see promoted monsters that I... You know, here that would be a little bit more difficult. Then here... I totally could take that, probably, but what's going to happen is that they're going to send Halle, Lance, and then maybe Milligan, or Bagdemagus. And now that's going to be strong. That's the challenge that we're going to face here. Oh, here, that's not too bad at all. Just a bunch of ghouls for the most part. Wow, they do have a lot of knights. That really helps them cover everything. Alright, so I cannot attack this turn. I am totally expecting them to attack me here next turn. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna wait for them. I do have okay troops, nothing too crazy though. Especially those 2 ghouls here. I'm not gonna scare many people with that. There were no attacks. Sophia quest. Sophia wanders through a foggy forest. Eventually she enters what seems to be a clearing, but little can be seen through the swirling mist. As she walks onward, Sophia notices something on the ground. It's a bone. It seems to be from a beast. Suddenly, a gust of wind disperses the fog and the sun illuminates the world. Her heart skips a beat. Sophia stands in a field littered with endless piles of monster bones. A monster's graveyard? Sophia bristles as she senses something behind. She spins around and a huge dragon towers above. Sophia readies her weapon. But strangely, the dragon doesn't move. It doesn't seem to want to fight. Sophia begins to feel at ease and she notices the dragon's body. It's covered in countless wounds. Puzzling over this ancient beast, Sophia puts away her weapon. The dragon slowly lowers its head and gently nuzzles Sophia. Amazed, Sophia pets the beast's muzzle, and the two share a moment in perfect silence. Suddenly, the dragon withdraws its head and reaches behind its leg. Returning, it drops something at Sophia's feet. It's a magic jar. The dragon rises quietly and walks into the fog. Alright, so we got a magic jar. We've seen that before. We know what it is. We know who it's for. In awe, Sophia watches until the dragon fades from view. Baleen quest. In an ancient ruin, Baleen finds a stone face carved into a wall. Words are carved beneath it. If thou wish a blessing, receive it from my mouth. Indeed, the face's mouth is an arm-sized hole. Baleen slowly reaches inside. The hole is deep. Baleen sinks her arm in up to the shoulder. Suddenly, Baleen feels something. She pulls out a magic tonic. Baleen takes the magic tonic, which is not really useful for her, so I'm probably going to give it to Lyonesse in that case. If it's if it's something that that particular knight can use, I prefer to give it to them because they're the ones who got it. But when it's magic is not really relevant for Baleen, so I'll give it to Lyonesse instead. Chantel quest. Chantel finds a beautiful waterfall deep in a hidden valley. Thirsty, he kneels down to take a drink. Slowly, amid the rainbows formed in the waterfall's mist, a figure takes shape. It is Undyne, queen of the water sprites. Chantel tries to hold perfectly still as Undyne begins to sing. Sadly, a gnat flies up Chantel's nose. Ah, phew! Undyne quickly disappears. Heartbroken, Chantel heads for home. Raisin quests. Raisin is in a deep ravine. Steep cliffs rise on either side, and a smothering fog hides the sky. What is it with all that fog everywhere in Forcina? Suddenly Raisin hears a low throbbing noise overhead. It seems to be getting closer. He strains his eyes. Gazing upward into the fog, he sees something move. A huge dragon. The dragon flashes a menacing smile at Raisin as their eyes meet. Raisin runs for his life. Fortunately, the ravine is too narrow for the dragon to enter, and Raisin barely escapes. Alright. Alright, Sophia, Baleen, Chantel, and Raisin. Do I have a gin here to equip? Nope. I don't have many gins, I don't think. They tend to die fast. Nope, I don't have a gin to equip it to. Well, that kinda sucks. Alright. Gonna use a magic tonic. So it's gonna give Lyonesse around 14 MP. Let's see, she's at 422. That gave her 12. Alrighty, let's save again. I am about 95% sure I'm getting attacked in Tora. Over here, I'm going to be attacking in Holtrout. Alright. Let's take Old Trout. I don't like to say Old Trout because that sounds like old trout, and those probably stink. Alright, so let's do Teath, Lyonesse, Charlene. Ooh, Dinadan has quite a few interesting monsters there. God, please let my opponent be weaker than me. I'm afraid I can't afford to lose. Yeah, you don't have a very big unit there, Kai. Alright, if I could kill that Tiamat, that would be pretty cool. Alright, so of course we've seen Kai many times. Dinadan is now level 28, still getting harder and harder to kill. And I still don't like him. And Milia, oh, I thought it was Lakar. So it's Milia, so yeah, aside from Dinadan's unit, I don't really have much to fear about. Alright, that golem is slowly leveling up. Alright. Let's see if we can give Teath a few levels. That would be sweet. Definitely could use it. Alright. So I'm gonna need to be smart here because that body of water kind of hides Kai. If I kill Kai, I win automatically. And I have means to get to him. So I am hoping that I'm going to be able to do something about it. Go. Now on paper they might be a little bit stronger than me actually. Nah, I don't know. It's maybe pretty even. I really had wished that I was attacking New Almakia to make it a little bit harder on them. But random being what it is, I didn't really have control over that. I guess I'm gonna weaken Caerleon for good. Hopefully, I hope. As you can see, I've been slowing my advance with Charlene because I didn't want for her to be all alone up front and taking a beating. Well, not necessarily her per se, but her unit. Wow, okay. Need to stay a little behind. I don't want to get too close to the shore here because then Kai is gonna cast some Genobolts on me, and those hurt. Especially from Kai, he has a lot of intelligence. Come on, Mia. Come say aye. Already? Alright. Well, Dinadan's coming next turn, we know that. I'm ready for him. Come on, buddy. Show me what you've got. Of course. Okay. Ow. Alright, so Kai is getting ready to launch a Geno Bolt. Oh my god. That dragon almost died in a turn. Alright, so... Okay, decisions. As we all know, I don't necessarily like to make them. Oh my god, 91% chance to hit and I miss. Ah, the beauty of this game. Okay. Let's get rid of that stupid Tiamat. And just like that, it is gone. Even if I heal that dragon, it's probably gonna be a goner. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna sacrifice my dragon. I don't like to sacrifice monsters. He's level 4 though. And if I can reduce their number of hit points enough, they're probably going to retreat. There you go. Just gonna protect my vampire. They are hard to level up. Alright. Where do I want to go with you? What do I want to do here? I'm gonna force them to have to heal Kai. God, I wish I had one more attack on him. That's probably not gonna be enough. Oh, it was! Awesome. Fighting on would be irrational. We must withdraw. Yes, you have. 2. Thank you. Couple pretty good level. I captured a level 1 giant, and they have to retreat. So now Caerleon is just back into kind of their starting area. So they're really the ones that are starting to fade slowly. I killed their Tiamat, so I accomplished what I wanted to do. Now they really don't have many monsters that are any scary at all. So, and my dragon didn't die. And Teath gained a level. Not the best, but not too bad. At least he got increases everywhere. Pretty good level for my golem here. Anytime a golem gets agility, it's a pretty good level, to be honest. Alright. I don't really care for the giant I captured. Oh, Leonia didn't attack, and now they have to protect one more castle, so they might have to move people around, so I might be okay. Oron quest. As Oron gets hungry, he catches a rabbit for supper. Amazingly, the rabbit begins to speak.
Gentle knight, I am but a small rabbit, barely skin and bones, because I give all my food to my children and pregnant wife. Their only joy is hope that I return home. Please, good knight, do not eat me. I will even give you my secret treasure.
Filled with curiosity, Oron asks what the treasure is.
I will tell you, if only you swear to spare my life.
Though his stomach grumbles considerably at the decision, curiosity wins, and Oron sets the rabbit free.
Thank you, kind knight. My treasure is in that hole. You surely deserve it.
As the rabbit said, Oron sees a treasure hole nearby.
Farewell.
The rabbit hops away as the knight eagerly reaches inside the hole. Oron feels something. A viper bites Oron.
That's what you get for being a greedy moron.
Oron lunges for the rabbit, but his eyesight begins to blur as the poison takes effect. He can hear the rabbit's echoing laughter as everything goes black. Luckily, Oron survives and will recover with time. Alright, so he's not available. Baline quest. Baline stands at the entrance to a long-forgotten ruin. Curious, she goes inside. Walking through many weathered, collapsing passages, Baline comes to a gravestone surrounded by a beautiful flower garden. The inscription is too worn to read, but a mithril rod is placed on the grave. It must have belonged to the person buried here. Baline carefully removes the mithril rod. Baline takes the mithril rod. Alright. Baline bows her head in respect, praying that her need for the mithril rod is be understood. Baline leaves the ruins and heads home. Eorg quests. Eorg meets a gnome in the forest who says hi as if they were old friends. You like eat? It's free. The gnome holds out a bright red mushroom. Eorg eyes it suspiciously.
What's wrong? Is big strong knight afraid of tiny mushroom?
The gnome stares with a mocking smirk till the knight's ego demands action. Eorg trusts his luck to God and swallows the mushroom down. Tastes odd, but not bad.
Was best one is good, yes? See you.
The gnome disappears into the forest. Eorg worries as an odd warmth begins to spread from his stomach. Strangely, Eorg feels more robust. HP plus 10, always good. Always a good thing to gain hit points. Chantal quest. Chantal stumbles across the ruins of an ancient castle. As it is getting late, Chantal decides to sleep inside. In the night, Chantal awakes to voices. Carefully, he follows the sound to a nearby room. Inside, a group of ghostly knights are arguing over something on the table. Each apparition claims the item for himself. When their quarrel comes to blows, Chantel chuckles at the ludicrous spectacle. Instantly, the ghost knights focus on Chantel. Hello? The quarreling ghosts unite in anger against Chantel. Chantel tries to flee, but is quickly surrounded. Just as the ghosts start to strike, the sun rises and they grudgingly disperse in the light. Left behind on the table under a layer of dust is the Fragnarak, which is Ganglin's weapon. So it's a sword. Chantel takes the Fragnarak. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but there goes. Alright, so Oran is not going to be available. What did I get? I did get a rod, which is going to be for Philo or for Sophia. And I believe Sophia is out on quest. That leaves Philo. MP plus 20, attack plus 6, intelligence plus 4. That's a really good one. There you go, Philo. One of my favorite units. It's too bad that we've barely had to use you so far, because you become pretty strong. Alright. Here. Oh, let's see. Oh. There's quite a bit over here. Me likey. Alright. Oh, Jorg is back and he has a gin. Alright. There you go. I gave this Gigantes the sharp eye so that he doesn't miss as much. What do I want to do here? I have a few monsters to play with. Like that dragon there, I like him. There you go. Got myself a free dragon, that's always good. Okay, everybody else is pretty full, so Charlene can get a gym. There you go. All of a sudden, our unit just became that much better. I kinda like our unit. I have like that big hitter. I can protect him with her. I have those 2 range attackers and a gym that's almost promoted. Yeah. Alrighty, I don't think anybody got a promotion. Nope, not this time. Alright, so let's take a look at Caerleon, because they only have those 4 castles left, so it looks like it's gonna be me against New Almekia for the finish there. They do have a lot of castles, so looks like it's gonna be between us 2. But let's take a look at what Caerleon has left. So they have a bunch of dragons, which, I mean, that's fair. I mean, dragons are strong, but you know, if I look at the rest of that, I'm not too impressed. And if we look over here, they do have that one Fenrir here. They do have a silver dragon there. But yeah, they really don't have a lot of strong monsters. Like, you know, New Almekia has a few really scary monsters, especially, are they still here? Yeah, like here, that's pretty strong. Yeah, sure, a bronze golem is going to miss a lot, but if he hits you, that's gonna hurt. And Okay, that's kind of stupid. And it has a lot of hit points, good defense, and apparently Lance felt that it needed an ancient scroll to give it some intelligence. Not sure why, but okay. And then of course that low-key ear is really scary. He has a calming bell too. The calming bell reduces the rune cost of a monster so that you can fit it in your army a little bit easier. So yeah, it's new Almekia is gonna be pretty tough to beat. Now it's not super strong everywhere, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna need to really kill some of those monsters, and some of them are not gonna be easy to kill. Like that low-key ear is going to be tough to kill. I can do it, but it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna need to have the right units, like, you know, probably Lyonesse unit, and I'm gonna need for Lance to bring him close, like Dinadan did with his Tiamat, so that I can divine rate it to death. And now I just noticed that he also has a Dao. Why not? Called the Black. Oh yeah, he comes with one of the knights that they got. But anyway. Alright, so that's pretty much it for today. We took another castle, yet again from Caerleon. Eventually I'm gonna need to be attacking New Almekia, so random's gonna give that for us eventually. That's going to happen, and we're all going to be happy when it happens, because we are starting to get stronger. And we will get stronger, and stronger, and stronger. Hopefully. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save that. As usual, gonna save my game just in case. Well, not just in case. I don't want to exit here without saving. And as usual, thank you for tuning in. If you've liked the video, feel free to like and subscribe. That's always appreciated. And until I roll this game again, see you guys next time. Thank you.